Hello, Sleepless Void. Today I wanted to do the New Year book tag for booktubers. Is that what it's called? Yes. I haven't been tagged, but I've seen enough people do the video that I just kind of wanted to do it anyway. But yeah, so let's just get right into it. Number one, how many books are you planning to read in 2021? And I think that's complicated. Because I think I might be able to learn to speed read this year. I'm hoping that I'll read more than previous years, and usually I read about 30 books a year, so hopefully I can get up to 50. If not, I won't worry about it. If I end up somewhere between 20 and 40, I'll be happy. I don't really believe in reading 100 books. I just don't think I could process it, and I think it would take too much away from the rest of life. So that's just not something I'm willing to set a goal for. Number two, name 5 books that you didn't get to this year but you want to make a priority in 2021. And I would say the Bridgerton series. I don't know what it's about actually. I know there's a show for it. I tried to watch the show and there was like kind of a raunchy sex scene really quickly into it, and my 3-year-old was sitting right there watching with me, so that didn't go very well. But she won't be reading with me, so maybe I will enjoy that. But hopefully it's not too much like Outlander actually, because a lot of people really like Outlander and I don't. Then Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I've read all of the Grishaverse books, but I've heard that Ninth House is actually very good, so that's on my list. And then someone recommended Courtney Milan to me. I don't actually know much about her, but I've been meaning to get around to that. And then there's Northanger Abbey, which is a Jane Austen book. I don't know how I haven't read it. I also haven't read Persuasion. So both of those are on my list for this year, and I'm pretty excited about them. I know a lot of booktubers are covering Jane Austen right now, and I'm a huge fan. I just never got around to all of them, even though I have like full books. I think I have the books somewhere, so hopefully I'll get to that soon. I'm really, really excited about it. And I'm going to again try my yearly go at the Wheel of Time series. I still have not gotten more than 5% into the first book, but I would really like to get to the bits where Brandon Sanderson writes. So I have a long way to go. Hopefully I'll be able to get into those now. I'll just keep trying every year until I make it through the first book. That's a goal. Number 3, what genre would you like to read more of? I would actually like to read more nonfiction this year. I do enjoy nonfiction. I read it slower, and it makes me kind of tired. So it's not something that I stay up and like read for hours, that sort of thing. So it's kind of harder for me to get through them, even though I love to learn from them. I used to be able to just go like out to a cafe or something and read nonfiction, and that was a lot easier for me. Reading at home nonfiction, for some reason, it just doesn't work for me. So hopefully with the vaccine, I'll be able to go out and read more nonfiction this year. Question 4. Name 3 goals that are non-book related for 2021. Let's see. I want to get my daughter into preschool, which feels impossible because there's wait lists everywhere. I don't know where I'm going to live by August, and applications are due this week, and it's like $200 per application. So if I'm applying in multiple places trying to figure out where we're going to live, it's going to cost me like $1,000. Oh my god, so stressful. Let's think of a more positive one. Let's see, another goal is to get into a more comfortable weight range. I gained a lot of weight after giving birth, which is not usually what happens, but you know, quarantine, 2020, that whole thing. So I ended up at my heaviest weight, ever last year or this year, and just these past couple of months I've been working my way back down, and it's going pretty well. So I'm hoping to get to, 130 to 140 pounds. Or, I don't think I'll get back to my high school and college weight. Let's be realistic, but my highest is about 175, and I'm around 153 right now. So yeah, it's gonna be an adventure. It's gonna be a difficult food adventure. Hopefully I'll be able to get more exercise, especially if we do move to somewhere a little more walkable, because right now we're in this city and it's just like such a big to-do to get anything done. Let's see, a third goal. Does writing count? I guess that's book related. I'd like to get better at photography. I've read books on it, and I've watched videos on it, and I follow like photographers on YouTube and Instagram, but I feel like I just don't quite have the eye for it yet, and I'd really like to explore more still lifes. So go follow my Instagram account, also Bougie Nerd, or Bougie_nerd. And yeah, you can see my cozy little corner of Instagram, which is not super active, but I'm trying. That's a goal of mine for this year. Yeah. Number 5, what's a book you've had forever but still need to read? I would say Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. I know there's a lot of people who are really mad at J.K. Rowling right now, and I totally understand why. I've had the book for years. It's sitting behind me, and it keeps surviving through any purges, but I just haven't managed to get to it. So I'd like to at least get through that, or enough that I can DNF it while feeling okay, feeling that I gave it a good shot, and then I'll probably get rid of it. Last question is one word that you're hoping 2021 will be. And I would say calmer. Just, there's been so much chaos in 2020, and my anxiety has gone berserk, and all the political stuff happening and just all this craziness. I hope we can move past a lot of it, and I hope that we can heal from our wounds and make things better. And I know that's going to take a lot of work, but I think people are more ready to do the work now. Actually, after 2020 was so bad that people are kind of starting to wake up to it, and I'm looking forward to see what we can do as a world together to heal and patch things up. Yeah. Let me know in the comments what your goals are this year, what books you want to read or have had forever and just feel like you need to read. Like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time.